ankle eversion, PAILs and rails. So eversion is when we angle our foot this way, inversion is when we ankle our foot that way. So if you've got too much inversion, your feet are going to have to work way too much, and over time that's going to cause a lot of pain. So we want to get back to this eversion. We want to work on this eversion so we can get more of a neutral position in your foot and your ankle. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into that eversion stretch, the end of our passive stretch of eversion. So passive. So what I've got here, I've just got a kettlebell. Obviously, if you've got like a squat wedge, then you can get something there, but you can use anything here that's going to give you the angle that you need. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to step the outside of my foot onto the, in this case, the kettlebell. I can even stand up here like this. I'll actually, for me, I like to have a little bit of my foot on the floor and then the rest of my foot obviously on the kettlebell. And then what I'll do to make sure that I get the full passive stretch is I'll just move to the side here. That's as far as I can go. If I go any further, notice my whole foot moves. That's not what I want. I only want to find the end of the range. So I want to keep the part of my foot that's on the floor, and then get as big a stretch as I can. I'm just going to hold this stretch now for 2 minutes. It's not really going to feel like much because it's only a small movement. What I like to do then is get my other foot in place here to stop any movement happening as I do my PAILs and rails contraction. So the PAILs contraction is the progressive side. So the progressive side has been the inside of the ankle because that's the side that's getting larger. The regressive side's the outside. So what you're going to do is once the 2 minutes is up, you're going to do a 15 or 10 second PAILs contraction followed by rails contraction. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to once the 2 minutes is up, take a breath, brace your core, and then we're going to rotate. So we're going to try to basically rotate back out of this. So effectively, if nothing was in the way, you'd be doing that movement there. So you'd just be doing this. But it's not going to move anywhere because your foot's obviously on an immovable object and your other foot's stopping it. But I'm going to be using everything here, even running up my calf here, to try to do this, which means we're doing an isometric contraction. So I'm going to brace my core, stand nice and tight, and then I'm going to try to rotate this way. I'm going to ramp it up, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80. So you should feel everything along the inside here. And you're going to hold that now for whatever prescribed time. If you're doing a max effort, it'll be 10 seconds. You'll probably even feel it all the way up your leg. Once that 10 seconds is up, then we're going to reverse direction, and everything on the outside, you're going to actively try to get a bigger range of motion, getting into more eversion. So 10 seconds this way, trying to rotate your foot that way. And then once that 10 seconds is up, have a rest. Rest for as long as you need to be able to do that again. You'll probably be doing 3 sets. You'll probably need somewhere between 30, 45 seconds to have a rest and then go again. And that is your ankle eversion. So we're using the PAILs and rails protocol to try to get more range of motion, more active range of motion in your eversion in your ankle. Enjoy.